It has been a traumatic week for Britain's Ahmadis. Today, a huge gathering of the community begins, days after the sentence of Glasgow shopkeeper Asad Shah, who was an Ahmadi himself. His killer drove 200 miles to stab him. He was jailed for at least 27 years. Our reporter Maisa Valley is at the Ahmadiyya event in Hampshire.
So I'm joined by Abdul Abid, who's the former president of the Ahmadi community in Scotland, to talk to us about what has happened there, and especially with the murder of Asad Shah. How does the Ahmadi community feel there?
It was a very tragic incident which happened. This saddened the whole community. The effects of that murder is still to some extent. Asad Shah's family, they are the worst affected. They were quite family before, but they have gone quieter, now.
And they're actually planning to leave Scotland now as a result of this.
Well, I have heard that, they have not expressed to me personally, but I have heard that they are planning to leave Scotland because, it is tragic in the sense that escaped from Pakistan to escape the persecution, and they migrated and they thought that they will be safe in Scotland. And unfortunately, what has happened shows that it was not safe for them.
How does that make the rest of the community feel, especially the Ahmadi community? How do they feel knowing not only that this has happened, but people like Asad Shah's family who, escaped Pakistan to escape persecution there, and now, as you say, they don't feel safe here either?
The community feels that there is a room where the government should take some steps, make the working relationship between the communities. At the moment, that working relationship is not there. And the Shia and the Sunnis and the Ahmadis, they are supposed to be part of the same community. But that's not the case. Perhaps first time in history it happened that the Shia, Sunni and Ahmadis, they were on one platform shaking hands with each other.
Do you think that though? So I asked that because Tanveer Ahmed, Asad Shah's killer, he had supporters who were almost congratulating him for what he did. So do you really think there is that unity amongst different sects of Muslims?
I think the majority of the Muslims, there is no problem. But it's a small minority which causes these frictions and the problems. And they have got the extreme views. And those extreme views are the root cause of this murder.
The Jummah prayers, and now we're walking around in the women's section, and in front of me I have the bazaar, there's food tents, there's the mother and childcare tent as well, and with me now are women who are attending this year's event.
Hi, my name's Sabah. I've actually been coming to Jalsa Salana every year since I was a little girl, so I've got a lot of memories going very, very far back to when we've been at previous sites, but since childhood I've been coming here.
And what is it about the event that makes you want to come each year?
Oh, you've probably got a feel for it as you're walking around. There's such a wonderful sense of sisterhood. You're meeting old friends. There's people who we meet here every year who have travelled from all across the country, or even actually across Europe, who come from abroad.
Hi, my name is Tashi and I'm from Birmingham.
So Tashi, tell me how long you've been coming here for and why you come.
So like Sabra, I've been coming since I was born, since I was very little. So that's for about 20 years now, and I really enjoy coming. It's a great experience.
Why is it important to have this experience every year?
It's important because obviously we follow our divine leader's instructions, and he gives us good advice each year, and it helps us in that sense.